Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crusader Kings 2. It's a new game on the channel. We're using the beautiful Vikings. It's because we get those beautiful German faces for the Vikings. Not that we're playing in the Vikings yet. Invite a local, nicknames ++, Patrum Shuta, and the Civil Fog of War mods. But we'll be starting in jumping right into William the Conqueror start date. I like William the Conqueror just because it sorts this mess out quicker and less painfully. I don't know. I just don't like to see 800 billion years of war between all of these idiots trying to figure out who the hell owns England. But hey, I'm using a new mic, so there's that. I'm using a temporary mouse while I get my old one. I'm going to putter around with it a while because it keeps double clicking by accident. But we will today be playing as Count Fernão of Bragança, of the House de Bragança, of Portugal, a Portuguese Catholic. Let's jump right into things. Now I have a custom rule set. Basically it's random Mongol invasion, invitation to court is open, AI seduction is off, as well as AI intrigue. Bastic invasion is random, and the childhood focus alerts are always on. So Crusader Kings 2 is a very different sort of game as to what we've had on the channel before, but not entirely different. Most of what we've played, being EU4 and Stellaris, play as a nation with a leader. Now you play as a leader with a nation. You play as a dynasty more appropriately. We're playing as the Dynasty de Bragança, as currently Count Fernão de Bragança. I don't know Spanish, or rather Portuguese, but Spanish. Spanish. That's not my sort of thing. This is my sort of language group that I can actually pronounce, and occasionally northern bits of this. This is not much my alley, so I apologize beforehand for all the mistakes I am eventually going to make, but I do try my best. So, as Count Fernão, I do, in CK2, my best to roleplay as each character. Right, so we are a skilled tactician. We're not a masterful tactician, but we are indeed a skilled tactician. An adept in the art of war, a valiant warrior, and reliable commander. So, we're going to try and make more tactical decisions. But perhaps not always the greatest of decisions. Depends on the rest of our traits. We are ambitious, so we are going to work harder in order to get what we need. But of course we're not going to be that great of a vassal, right? So we're not going to want to be underneath someone, clearly, because we are superior. We are kind, however. We are full of empathy, so we're not going to do much for spying or plotting or anything like that. And we're going to try and help people out where we can. We are, however, shy, so we're not going to be doing as much diplomacy, suffering an actual tangible detriment to diplomacy, but also roleplay-wise, not going to be doing that much diplomacy in comparison to not having the shy trait. We're also paranoid. It means we don't trust people. Another reason we shouldn't do much diplomacy. Screw all of you. We are clearly superior, just don't mess with us, it's okay. Alright, so we have ambitions. So with all these traits that we have, ambitious, kind, shy, paranoid, skilled tactician, would we want to become a paragon of virtue, be really chivalrous and honorable, become exalted among men, be very prestigious, acquire a title, get a title from my liege, which in my experience very rarely, if ever, happens. Build a war chest, which we are a count, so we'd have to get 300 ducats spare, which is not really going to happen that easily, but hey, I'm not patient when it comes to collecting monies in this game. And groom an heir. Well, seeing as if we die, we die. Again, we play as a dynasty in CK2, so if we don't have an heir to our dynasty, and our heir of the last piece of land that we have is not of our dynasty, then the game's over. It just stops being a thing. Can we? Okay. Here? Okay, hold on. What's going on here? Okay, just do that. Alright. It's not letting me click on the map for some reason. Hold on, I'm gonna have to tab out and tab back in. There you go. Alright. Where was I? Yeah, groom and heir. Whatever tangent I was on. If for now, succession law is absolute cognatic, raising either a male child or female child who will fulfill this ambition. So we have to, because I'm pretty sure, on laws, we are agnatic cognatic, which should mean that it has to be a man, right? Any adult is male. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we have to have a male child that is of age, which I believe is 16. I don't know, I'm playing all the Game of Thrones mods, so it's 14, or yeah, 14, maybe 15 there. But let's groom an heir. Then we have Way of Life, the DLC, added these focuses. So we can choose business, rulership, intrigue, seduction, hunting, war, carousing, family, theology, and scholarship. Well, our stats definitely point towards either war or hunting. We're shy, so we're probably not going to go for carousing. We're not particularly family focused. We're paranoid, shy. We are kind, ambitious, probably not family. Even though it would likely be a better choice because we need an heir. Theology, we're not particularly learned. I don't think we'd be going for it. Scholarship, we're not particularly religious, it doesn't look like either, so I'm probably going to not take theology. Business, I think we're ambitious, so maybe, but we're also shy, so that might not be too conducive to business. Rulership, ambitious, yeah, I could probably make a case for that. Kind, that'd be good. So possibly. Intrigue, we're not an intriguey kind of dude. Seduction, again, we're not lustful, so I don't think so. Hunting, he's kind, but is he that kind that it would be like don't kill animals kind of kind? War, we are a tactician, so it's entirely possible. Rulership or war, I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with war. I think more of our traits point towards war. Ambitious, skill tactician. Yeah. But we can do with a wife. So let's arrange a marriage. And let's get 28. So de Hauteville, they are the dynasty of Apulia. De Salerno, Hauteville, Mathrafal, Dapiano, de Pentevre, Impure, de Gan, de Vrea, de Viljean, de Vrea. That sounds so familiar, I don't know where though. I don't know, I think we're going kind of past our age bracket. How about, I like the Hauteville. Actually, is there She's only 14. She's a bastard. It's a Wikipedia page, so she's definitely a historical figure. Can we just betroth? We get a non-aggression pact, which we could turn into an alliance with Duke Robert the Fox. And probably with his heir after he's dead. So that'd be pretty easy to do. Plus we're not, like, crazy far off in age. I mean, I'm twice her age, but, I mean, hey, medieval societies and all that. Alright. So we got a wife set up. That'll be nice. We can go to the barber. Let's get a nice manly beard. There you go. Count for now. That's how you do it. Alright, counselors. So our Chancellor has only a 5 diplomacy skill, but he is a powerful vassal. And 7's not all that much better, so I think I'm going to keep the 5. I'll invite someone to court after we get done with this. Marshal's powerful vassal and has the highest marshal of everyone we can get. That's fine. Stewardship, not a powerful vassal, but he has 14 skills, so yep, we're keeping him. Spy Master, not a powerful vassal, but he does have 9, and we're keeping him. Court Chaplain, not a powerful vassal, but 11, so we're keeping him. Alright. So, Performing Statecraft, he only has 5 until we invite a new guy. I don't think we're gonna have him do anything. I'll have trading the troops, because I don't think organizing the army, they'll just bring down retinue maintenance costs. We don't have a retinue yet, so that'll be fine. We'll have the steward collecting taxes. That'll probably be better. And yeah, I guess we don't really particularly care about you, so yeah, you can go get castrated in Constantinople. And I guess I'll just have you hunting apostates. Just hunt those devil worshippers down. Minor titles. Auto-assign the commanders, so you can have the AI do that, as opposed to me, because that's annoying. And I like to give the designated regent spot to the one with the most stewardship. Reason being, like, I just really don't like it. Like, when you have a reason for you to have a regent, we'll get into why later if you don't know. I'm sure we will have a regent at some point or another. Basically, if you're away or otherwise indisposed, you get a regent. And while you're away, I'm fairly sure that instead of your stats, it counts for your regents when managing your realm. So your domain size, I like to keep maxed out as much as possible. So 2 we can have without incurring penalties. We only have 1 of those 2 at the moment. But if we have those 2, and then we just go away, and someone, our regent has less stewardship, than is what is required to make 2, because stewardship formulates part of your domain size, then you'll be over the limit, which means you won't be making as much money and a whole bunch of other, semantics. There you go. In fact, sometimes, especially now, if we just go away, we probably have more domain size. So, hey. Court tutor, go to the guy with the most learning, because learning. Cupbearer, because I just want to get out of the way. You have 0 intrigue, so you're not likely to kill me. Perfect. High Almoner, this one is literally just an opinion boost, so there you go. Master of the Hunt, sure. Master of the Horse, sure. There you go. Okay, my council is 3 Glory Hounds and 2 Zealots. Wonderful. Why can't we just have some Loyalists? My Liege's Council, which I am on, I am the Marshal of, that's cool, is all Pragmatists. Oh, yay. Wonderful. It's good to know I'm a Pragmatist. So the differences between Loyalist, Pragmatist, Gloryhound, Zealot, and Malcontent. Malcontents will always vote against their liege, right, in council. Zealots will always vote for the more religiously viable option. Gloryhounds will try and vote for whatever is more, what is best for themselves, like attacking, best for glory. It's literally in the title. What grants the most glory to themselves and to the kingdom. strong and centralized. Very heavy centralization is fine with Glory Hounds. Pragmatists want what's best for the realm, more or less. Path of least resistance, it says. Strengthening the realm and gaining power for themselves. And then Loyalists are the exact opposite of Malcontents. They will always vote with their liege. So just 100% Pragmatist, just all across the board. We could change our position, but I think I'm good with being a Pragmatist, honestly. That's fine by me. Okay, laws. We currently have Agnatic Cognatic, and we have a green check mark by Agnatic, which means we could just disinherit any females from the line of succession. I won't do that, because we're kind of boned if we don't have a child. And we can't get primogenitor, which means every one of your titles will immediately, once you die, get inherited by your oldest child, as dictated by Agnatic Cognatic here, so it'd be the oldest male child would inherit all of that. If you had absolute Cognatic, it would be the oldest child no matter what, and if it was Agnatic, it would be oldest male child regardless. Agnatic Cognatic meaning if there's not a male, it will go to the female, but it would prefer males. And it's not here, but there's also a female preference, I think. Or that might just be Game of Thrones again, I don't know. But here's Elective Gavelkind, which is more or less the same thing, except the one that is your primary heir, which gains the most of your titles, is elected by your vassals. Seniority, which is seniority, the oldest member of your dynasty gets all the titles. Primo Elective Monarchy, which means that your top title, or the one it applies to, in this case the County of Bragança, is elected between yourself, your descendants, and all your vassals. So, yeah, if you have lower level titles that you own, this is viable, but I wouldn't recommend it. If everyone loves you, then maybe. And ultimogeniture is more or less the exact opposite of primogeniture. Primogeniture gives it all to your first child, dependent on your gender law. Ultimogeniture gives it to your youngest child via your gender law. So there's that. I'm tempted to just do seniority because it's not going to matter for the most part. Because we could probably just, screw it. I just really don't like Gavelkind. I'm also going to change to late administration, late feudal. Or actually no, because everyone hates that. Opponents, all 5 of them, they all hate that. Yep, they hate that too, and they're all misogynists. Perfect. Good to know. But we can work on this. So if we get request council support, you might be able to force it through. And it might take a while, but we'll eventually wrest control of our kingdom from the council. Of our kingdom, I say, but the county. Okay, so that's councils, laws. This law's done. Tech, we don't have anything yet to do with tech. We have a 4 trade post limit. You look at trade zones. Yeah, it's not over here. Although there's a Silk Road in the east, which, I don't know, maybe we'll get into. You never know. If we get over there, might take 100 years, but we can do it. And vassals, we have a city that's willing to supply us with 60 men, a whole 60, and a bishopric, which is willing to supply us with exactly 0. Wonderful. Mercenaries. They're mercenaries. We know what those are. Holy Orders, none yet, and no allies. So the retinues, we get the cultural unit of the Caballero, which is 400 light horse. Very nice. I like to have horse units, the cavalry. They're useful. I like running down my enemies. Just deal a lot of morale damage, force them to rout, and then do a lot of damage when they're retreating. Okay, intrigue. We will auto-stop plots, have no prisoners. We can just try and kill the king immediately, or fabricate a claim on the duchy, the Portugal, but I think we'll leave it for now. Let's recruit a court physician. You have sent messengers and scouts out in all directions to scour the realm for skilled physicians that would be willing to take up residence in your court. Word should reach you shortly if they manage to find a suitable candidate. Hopefully they will not bring back a quicksilver. I hope they do. I can speak English. I hope I do not have to wait long. Man. Alright. And it should be known that I'm Jewish, but I'm gonna take the Jewish money, and I'm just not gonna give it back. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that, because I'm mean. I'm paranoid about those Jews. Ambitious, so clearly those Jews are a stepping stone to greatness. Factions, we can't start a faction because we're on the council, and the council is not discontent. Alright, we have free investiture, which means we can appoint whoever we want to be the next bishop of this place, and Fadrique is actually fine with me. Although he does, the current bishop, Egas of Chaves, likes the Pope more than he likes me. We can fix that once he gets back to us about that council support. The current Pope is Pope Alexander II, who's actually, as far as I can tell, a pretty good Pope. Mastermind theologian, diligent, charitable, honest, just, kind, humble, zealous, patient, and brave. Really has the bones of St. Peter as well, just worth mentioning. But yeah, Alexander II de Baio didn't look all that bad. And currently the Council of Cardinals is electing Castore of Forli as its next successor. Yeah, I'm just not gonna fuck with this. That's not worth it. Societies. So I don't think this guy's gonna want to join Lucifer's Zone. He's not. Well, he's not a sinner, so he can't, even if he wanted to. But if he ends up being a sinner, I don't think I'm gonna have him join Lucifer's Zone. I don't think it fits his character. He's ambitious, but he's not cynical. He's not zealous, but he's not cynical either. He's sort of mildly religious, which I can respect. I kind of am too. But Benedictine and Dominican orders, meh. I don't particularly feel great about them. It's just like, do you want to not fuck as much? Yes, here you go. And that's pretty much what all of those are, and nothing else. But alright. Yes, temple vassals don't like me quite as much because I took money from the Jews. Damnable Jews. I'm gonna build a hospital for 90 bucks. It's fairly cheap, and it'd be an investment in the future, so let's do it. We also have Bragança right here, which is fully upgraded, except for that barracks. 6 levels of barracks we can get. But yeah, it currently has 1,400 troops here, garrison size of 1,000, gets 20 ducats a year, so that's good. We have City of Villarreal, wish I could speak, and the Bishopric of Chaves. Get a monastic school. Ooh, I'm tempted. Tech spread rate, piety to liege, cultural tech points. It's only 168. Let's do it. Alright. I think we're ready to get going. Let's put it on 5 speed. Just let it rip. Peace, peace. Got some dudes coming in about support for my imprisonment ruler sovereignty. And they're all forced to say yes, so let's go. And we did it! Oh my god! Such a surprise! Which means we can now, in 5 years, switch war declaration to ruler. and then from there just abolish the council power. So that'll be nice. And what else were we doing? With right, we were going to bribe our bishop, so he'll pay us instead of the Pope. Or not, because that didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. Well, too bad, we already gave him the money. Oh well. A ranger's report of an erudite herbalist that resides in a hut in the outskirts of a nearby town. The herbalist, named Berengaria, seems eager to accept the offer of becoming your personal physician, and has prepared an immense bundle of strange herbs to be delivered to the court should she be accepted. She only has 14, so she's not like an actual court physician. But we don't exactly have any better alternatives at the moment, so sure. Come on in. It's only, what, $10 for her? That's fine. And let's search for, I have this loaded up, men who are not in prison, who are not rulers, who are within Diplo range, that are willing to join our court, and they don't have to be Catholic or Portuguese. And let's look for Geoffrey de Prelay. You have absolutely no family ties and have a decent diplomatic stat. Come on over. I've decided to institute the tax-shifted burgher obligations law. Okay, so he wants to tax the cities more. Fine by me. I don't particularly care. Hey, Jeffrey. You wanna be my dude and fabricate on Castelo Branco? Because I'm ambitious. So, yeah. The mayor's not going to be happy that I kicked him out. But he does only have 300 troops to his name, so even if he did rise up, I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. He doesn't like that he doesn't have a seat on the council, and that he was fired from the council recently, that I decreased council power, and that I changed the law. Yeah, he just really doesn't like me, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. You can go fuck yourself right off, Egas de Bayo. Fuck right off. Ooh, you were a really good steward, though. I want you as my steward when you get not pissed at me. But, yeah, I think that'll be it for episode 1. If you've enjoyed, please feel free to subscribe. That's right, I'm shilling out immediately. But yeah, you know, like, subscribe, you know the deal. But this has been General Mayhem, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.